The sketch you're going to see me colour in this video was meant to stay hidden away in a year-old unfinished sketchbook. I recently decided, however, to force myself to not only colour it in, but to also film the process. To cut to the chase, no, I didn't end up miraculously creating a masterpiece, and I didn't love the result of the drawing, but I was proud of myself for finishing something even if it wasn't perfect. And I wanted to film this process and post it because I wanted to show that even if you're an artist whose skills don't yet match the vision that you have in your head, it's important to still create, and it's good to document your art journey. Even if you're like me and you only want to create and post perfectly polished work. Now, with this sketch, I realized the strokes I was making when coloring her skin were too small, making the color lines visible, and there being a bit of white spots in the colors. I should have used the bigger side of the brush to make it look smoother, which would have also sped up the process. But to balance out the critique, I was pleased with how I drew her hair, how I coloured her hair. I was able to make it look shiny. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No art created is a waste of time. Every line you sketch and every brush you stroke can help you to learn. Or other people who have more experience can help you improve. But the point is, you won't know what you need to work on if you don't do anything at all. You need to know what your strengths and weaknesses are. If there's one thing I wish I could have told myself a few years ago, it would be that. For me, it's always been, I have to love what I create, otherwise there's no point in creating. But recently I've been trying to accept that I won't always love the result. Like I said, I didn't love this drawing, and I made mistakes in the process, in the drawing process and even in the filming process. But I'm proud that I pushed through the self-doubt and the temptation to give up and to start something else. If I had given up right after I'd messed up on colouring her skin, or every time the camera shook a little bit, then I would have gone straight back to Pinterest and started another scrolling spree. Getting that false sense of productivity as I tell myself, I'm just looking for tutorials and inspiration, while deep down knowing that I'm just procrastinating. And this isn't to bash Pinterest because it can be a great tool, but the reality is any app can become a hindrance or distraction, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, heck, even the Notes app can have you stuck brainstorming. The problem isn't always the app, it's how you use it. I believe that looking for inspiration should only be part of the creative journey, not all of it. There comes a point where you have to start learning, applying, and trying, not just looking and planning, which is what I was spending way too much time doing. I'm not going to tell you to start drawing every day or just draw even if you're tired, and because that can be a one-way ticket to burnout city, because you also need to take breaks sometimes. But when you want to draw or when you want to create something to post, just do it. Push through the doubt and just do it. You won't always be in the best mood. You won't always feel really motivated. But it's okay to do it even if feeling doubtful or even nervous. Spend too much time thinking about it and you might end up doing what I did. Fantasizing, scrolling, setting up unrealistic expectations for myself, feeling overwhelmed, becoming disappointed with my skills, scrolling again, planning, procrastinating, not creating anything or deleting anything I did make. On that note, consider keeping your old work, even if it makes you cringe, because then you can see how much you improve over time, and other people can also see your growth. Scroll down the Instagram of any professional popular artist, and you'll see how their art has changed over the years. They too might cringe at their old work, but it can be an encouragement for artists like me who need to be reminded that these people didn't start perfect. So I, for one, am grateful those old drawings haven't all been archived or deleted. As artists, many of us have these lows in our creative journeys. It's normal. It's okay. I'm learning not to beat myself up for it. A wise Chinese proverb goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Sure, I could sit and mope and that I didn't push through the doubt all those other times, or I could forgive myself and let go of the past so I can move forward. Where would be the logic in wasting time moping about the fact that I wasted time? I hope this video can help other creators struggling with the same things as I did. But I also made this video as a reminder to myself that it is okay to not have everything figured out. It's okay to struggle to trust the process. It's okay to not love everything you create, but it's important to keep it and appreciate that it's all a part of the learning process. And one day I'll look back and feel grateful that I didn't give up, even when I felt like it. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.